Okay, in the context of where we were beginning of the season, we assembled a new squad, 17 new players signed, and with the age profile of 18 years old to 23 years old, quite a young squad. Of course, a new technical team with the project in trying to build the foundational phase of the success of the team for the coming years. Of course, if you look at the context, Young Africans won the league for 3 years in a row, and Simba is in the process of rebuilding the squad. So where we are right now, we are ahead of schedule in terms of the project objectives. And yes, we have a young team. If you talk about the CAF Confederations Cup final, maybe we have one player, Fabrice Ngoma, who played the final with Raja before. And all of our players, it's a new experience for them. Of course, our technical team, we have the experience of playing Berkane in 2022, when I was the coach of Orlando Pirates. We lost on penalties in Nigeria, so I know Berkane quite well, and I know the experience they have in this competition and the experience of their squad. But of course, when we have everything against us, when we have a young dynamic team, I'm quite confident in our boys and where we are right now, and we'll take this experience as just an experience, yes, not only to play the final and be happy with being here, but to do everything in our power to try to win it, inshallah.
Sir? Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. Playing the finals of the CAF Confederations Cup is a very, very big privilege for me and some of my teammates. It is very, very important for me because it has been a plan from the beginning of my career to play major finals in any major competition in Africa or the world. So it is very, very important for me, my teammates, my friends and my family, because we have some players looking up to us, like the junior ones aspiring to play high-level football, and they see us playing. It gives them the zeal, the push to make sure they reach the levels in which we have attained. So it's very important, and qualifying for the finals is not just for the qualification. It's to play and to win, because our objective is to lift the trophy. It won't be easy, but with the quality of the team we have and the technical bench, I believe we'll be victorious, inshallah.
Thank you, sir. Coach, please.
It's very important for us to manage the moments of the game. And, you know, this is where we talk about experience. This is where probably more experience are able to manage different moments. And, of course, playing here at the stadium, we know this stadium, we know the coach. It's very important for our players to focus on football. And if they all have clear objectives in terms of the game plan, what they should do with the ball, what they should do without the ball, and, of course, stick to our style, stick to our philosophy in how we approach the game, trying to play this high-intensity football. We know what to expect in terms of Berkane, because they've had more or less the same squad, some very key signings in their goalkeeper, Manout, right back, coming into the squad, key players for them. The goalkeeper has been a revelation since he took over. And not only their offensive record, but they're very stingy in terms of defense. So we have to get our boys and get our players to focus on football, focus on our plan, focus on how we're going to approach the match, and the moments and the occasion and whether you're on top with the ball, whether you have to defend without the ball, these are the moments they have to focus on to be able to play the match like any other match. Because if you start to try to play the occasion, of course, we cannot manage the occasion as well as Berkane has, because they've been in this final many times before. We've got a very difficult route to the final. In the prelim, we already got a big tough test in Al Ahly Tripoli. And already in that moment, we prepare the players for CAF football, because playing in the Tanzania League and playing in CAF, it's completely different. And you know, we've grown as a team throughout each stage. Playing away from home in the first time for the players in 40,000 in Tripoli, away from home, was a true test in me seeing which players can manage the crowd, the hostility, playing when all odds is against you. And that has built character along the way. And of course, in the group stage, we talk about Tunisia, Sfaxien, we talk about Constantine, Algeria, we talk about FC Bravos in Angola. You could call it the group of death. And within each stage and towards the end of the competition, let's talk about our 2 away matches, Sfaxien and FC Bravos. That is where we really shown how we've grown, that we could still dominate the ball away from home, that we could still play our football whether we're at home or away from home. And this has given me the confidence to know that my team has gradually built and grown to this stage of the competition. Of course, a final, it's different. A final, I will be able to see in the first 20 minutes how we manage, if we can continue in the way we've been playing throughout the tournament. And of course, minimizing Berkane's strengths to be able to help my players playing the match where we want to play the match is important. And you know, these key elements will give the players confidence, and I hope they will grow into the game. But the first 20 minutes is going to be key.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, the coach has done a fantastic job since he joined. Last season, of course, we were still with Raja. And you could already see the building blocks that he put into the team. And his principles that he was playing with last season, you could see it was the beginning stage. And now the team is settled into how they want to play. Last season they had the defender Asal step into midfield and building with the 3. This season they do it the other way, where Kamara is dropping into the 3. So they have a bit of flexibility tactically in how they approach the game. But their strengths and their structure remain the same, and it's very important for us to be able to, like I said, minimize their strengths in terms of how they play with the ball, and of course force them to play the match that we want to play. What is key in this stage of the competition, and when you look outside, the pitch is in perfect condition, and this will suit us as it will suit them. They are used to this pitch, they are used to the stadium, but really the field and the terrain will allow us to play our passing game. And of course tactically it's about spaces. You know, I expect them to come quite aggressive in the first 20 minutes, to come and high press us, and that will give us the test as to how we overcome the high press to be able to settle into the match. Of course our match is a lot about possession with the ball, but in our last match against Stellenbosch on a very bad pitch, we were able to show that we can be resilient without the ball. We do have the fighting spirit, and we're going to require both in a match like this. No, the Simba is a huge club, not only in Tanzania but on the African continent. And Simba is a team that normally should play Champions League. Of course, last season, or at the end of last season, where we finished 3rd, and us joining, revitalizing the project. Now we find ourselves in the Confederations Cup, and of course now we find ourselves in the final. And of course it shows now when we are traveling with our contingent and our fan base, it shows the magnitude of the club. But of course we are away from home. We're under no illusion that the stadium will be filled with orange. We're under no illusion that it will be a hostile crowd. We're under no illusion that for 90 minutes the fans of Berkane will be overpowering us, and that's normal as to how we manage it. But of course it's very important, like I said in my first statement, is for our players to focus on the football aspects, focus on what we do when we don't have the ball, especially in the transition moments, because that's where Berkane is quite strong. And of course we know their strength aerially with set pieces. Those are the key points tactically. That is going to be important for us to manage the game emotionally.
Well, what I would say is they have a good attack, yeah, but it depends on how we manage their strength. If we manage their strengths very well, we'll defend well. And it is not only the defense line that defends, it's the whole team. So I believe the defense starts from attack. If we defend as a group, as a team, I believe we will not concede any goal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, most of us has not played the finals, that's true. But we have reached the quarterfinals of the Champions League and of the CAF Confederations many times, playing against bigger clubs. I'm not saying RS Berkane is a small club, but we have played against Al Ahly, which is a great club in Africa. I believe we didn't concede as many goals as the other teams has conceded against them. So I believe if we play according to the plans of our coach and the experience that some of us have, we'll be still victorious. Because the football game is being played in the rectangular area and not outside. So when we enter the pitch, we'll know what to do, because great players know how to handle a football game when necessary. Thank you.
Thank you. Another question?
The game, this final, is very, very important in my career because I've been aspiring to play one. So I believe we are here to win the finals, not to play. We are not here to play, we are here to win. It is going to be a battle playing against them, who have won the trophy 3 times, and they played the finals last year against Zamalek and they lost. So they are coming with fire in their eyes. But I believe the fire in our own eyes is way beyond theirs. So I trust and I believe in my boys and the tactical bench we have, that everything will go well as planned. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Another question, sir?